What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to the Player of the Month Aguero video. I wasn't going to do a video on Player of the Month Aguero and I tweeted out that I wasn't going to do a video and the reasons why. And basically the reason is that he's just far too expensive for my liking, to the point where I just generally don't think there's any value in him whatsoever. However, a lot of people had messaged me on Twitter and said to me, could you do the video anyway, give a breakdown of all of the segments, the packs, the card itself, and so here we are for that today. So right now, he's coming in at 1.4 million coins for that Player of the Month Aguero. Let's actually go on to his squad building challenge. And I do think that that's very expensive for a 93 rated card. Now, don't get me wrong. The card is very good. 4-star, which is great. High, medium, which is great. He doesn't necessarily fit the current meta of FIFA perfectly. 2 months ago, he would have been ideal, you know, with the timed finesse shots would have been great. Right now, he's got good jumping and heading and really well-rounded stats. His dribbling is fantastic. His physicals are fantastic. His passing as well is actually very good with vision. So he will be a quality striker. You know, he's got good acceleration. His finishing is brilliant. You give him the right chem style. I personally would probably go with an engine on Aguero. Get that pace boost, get that dribbling boost. He already has good shooting. Alternatively, you can go Hawk, boost that pace shooting and physical as well. But the problem I have with it is that coming in at 1.4 million coins right now, even if you did it for 20% cheaper, it's still 1.1 million coins. And for 1.1 million coins, the kind of cards that you can get right now today, let alone with the market and the way it's going to trend down over the next sort of like 1 to 3 or 4 weeks, is crazy. The Carnival promotion is coming. The PlayStation Poland have leaked the Carnival squad. It is only a 14-man team to begin with, and on that 14-man team, there aren't many great players, if I'm being honest. There's a 96 Cam Neymar that looks pretty good. The 92 Dybala looks very good. You've then got Dries Mertens, 91 rated, pretty good. An 89 Frank Ribery with a really nice upgrade is pretty cool. But there's not really much there. So potentially some, Potentially some good SBCs and such, which we'll get onto on the channel a little bit later on tonight after they come out at 6 p.m. But with the Carnival coming today and with FUT Birthday coming probably next Friday, if not the Friday after, and with Team of the Season at that point just a couple of weeks at the most away, spending 1.1 million coins even on a card like this is just a gross waste of coins. When we look at the actual segments, you need 7 to complete. The first one is Sergio Aguero. Now the beautiful thing about this is that if you already have a red Aguero, you can turn him in. If you have an untradeable Aguero, you can turn him in. If you've got an inform Aguero and you want the Player of the Month, you can turn him in. But you only get a Prime Gold Players pack back for it, which is pretty poor pack in general, one of the worst. Next up, you need Man City team, 3 informs, an 87 rated squad, and 2 Man City players for a 50k pack. The Premier League squad, which is an 88 rated team, 1 team of the week and 3 Premier League players. An Argentinian squad, which is another 86 rated squad with 2 informs. You've then got February opponents, which is an 85 rated squad with 4 informs and 3 players from specific clubs. Then an 85 rated squad with 2 informs and an 86 rated squad with 2 informs. And you can tell by the way EA have done the 85 and the 86 is very akin to icons and prime icon moments. And the reason why they put the 85 and the 86 in there is literally they want to drain your coins. And the reason why they want to drain your coins is because if you remove the 85 and 86 segments, which come in at about 300,000 coins between the two of them, you're now looking at 1.1 million from start. And if you then did that 20% cheaper, which you can do by sniping the players or, you know, just being more creative with the solutions, you're then looking at like 800,000 coins for this Player of the Month Aguero plus the pack back, which I think is far more reasonable. I still personally wouldn't go for it. I just think it's far more reasonable. But I can't remember the last time a Player of the Month, and maybe this is just me not recalling from previous Player of the Month, but I can't remember the last time that a Player of the Month had just 2 random segments of squad ratings that had no bearing on the actual player, the nations, the leagues, and things like that. So it seems like they've been like, oh, we think this is too cheap. Let's just throw a couple of things in there, an 85 and an 86. And so for 1.3 million, for a player that is 93 rated, it's a good card. You do get some packs back, but obviously, unlike prime icons and prime icon moments. He doesn't link to everyone. So when you then look at somebody, for example, who have we got as an attacker here? Ruud van Nistelrooy. Now, I don't necessarily think Ruud van Nistelrooy is better than Aguero for a few reasons. First and foremost, I think his 3-star lets him down massively. But he fits the current meta of the game way better than Aguero because he's 6'2", because he's got high-low work rates, because he's got great heading. He's also got great shooting. He's also very fast. And he's also got great dribbling apart from agility and balance. So aside from the jumping that Aguero has on Van Nistelrooy, which is largely due to the height of the players and not a lot else because of the way this game works, it's fair to say that Van Nistelrooy at 1.6 million, which has more segments, what is it, 11 segments, and better packs in return in general, a couple 100Ks, rare mega packs and such. This is the caliber of player you could get instead for a very similar price. What were we? 1.3, 1.4 for Aguero, 1.6 for Van Nistelrooy, more packs back, and a card that links to everybody. And the reason why, you guys remember the Ruud van Nistelrooy video that I did. I didn't do Prime Moments Van Nistelrooy because I thought that this was a way overpriced SBC. I think that Aguero is a way overpriced SBC, not only because of the fact that over the next few weeks we're going to see the market really start to trend downwards for the big players, but even if you take tradable options into consideration and don't even look at, the max amount of coins that you're going to be spending, you can get cards like Lionel Messi for 600,000 coins or less. You could buy 2 Messis for the same price as you could buy 1 Aguero. Now, Messi has his own problems in his own right. First and foremost, he's got relatively low stamina. So if you play him as a cam or on the wings, you're going to suffer with him. If you play him as a striker, you're fine. And if you did play him as a striker, comparatively to Aguero, he also has 4-star. He also has insane stats. And he's Argentinian. So unless you're linking him into a Premier League squad specifically, this is what you can get, excuse me, for 600,000 coins. And if you look at, if we go to, let's pop on here to Futbin and go here. If we go ahead and look at the value of players, and again, we don't even have to look at the value up to the whole 1.4 million that Aguero is going to cost, but we can do. If we look at the kind of players that we can get, let's even just go to just strikers and just go for the same position. Straight away, you can even get the 95 Messi. You can get 91 Hernandez. You can get 93 Luis Suarez. That is a considerably better card than, in my personal opinion, not considerably better, but is a better card than Aguero. Great stamina, really good shooting, okay passing as well, good curve, great reactions and ball control. Probably a little bit less than Aguero, actually. I think his card maybe is a little bit worse than Aguero's. But the other kind of cards you can get striker Mbappe, who absolutely fits the meta, and he's 1.2 million. 90 Hernan Crespo, who is fantastic. The 94 Luis Suarez, there's no way the man of the match Luis Suarez is cheaper. Oh, maybe it will be because this is a live item, isn't it? Is it? Is the 93 Suarez a live item? It is a live item. So the live item is that expensive because it's a live item. The 94 man of the match Suarez, 900,000 coins. I've used this card in draft. This card is sensational. Now, why are you going to go and spend 1.4 million coins on Aguero? And I understand. Number one, you get packs back and you can potentially pack something out of those packs. The likelihood of you packing something out of those packs is very slim. You'll get the odd guy that will be like, oh, I've got 4 icons in one pack. Well done to him. But generally speaking, 99.9% of us will get nothing back in those packs worth anything. Only the anomalies will get something back. Number two, you can craft it via items. Excuse me. You can craft it via items in your club. And yeah, you might have an 86 rated squad in untradables, but if you use it here for this Aguero, you're removing the opportunity to use it in a week for another SBC, or even at 6 p.m. today when these new SBCs come out for Carnival. There might be like a huge Carnival card that goes out there, and you're like, I just used these on Aguero. For one segment, where an 86 rated squad might be enough to complete the whole Carnival, or we're going to get 2 flashbacks over the next week as well through the Carnival event. Maybe you'd be better using your card for a flashback. I just think the 1.3 coins is just a gross waste. Like, look at what you can get for tradable. You can buy 93 Eden Hazard for 790,000 coins. Now, yes, you have to have 790,000 coins in the bank, but for how good this card is, this is a very similar card to Aguero in many regards. A little different in some regards, but 4-star, 4-star, great pace, great dribbling, very good passing, good shooting, a little less on physicals compared to Aguero, but 800,000 coins. And then if we look at Heung-min Son headliner, now I think it's fair to say this card is not quite at the standard of that Aguero Player of the Month card, but it's a headliner, it's a live item, he's got 5-star weak foot, he's very tall, so he fits the meta for a lot of what goes on in FIFA right now. He's got great stamina, and in general, this is just a top card. But the bottom line is for what you can get, I mean, you could buy the 90 striker Mo Salah, to even the 87 Rashford. Now that Rashford has 5-star skill moves, this is a fantastic card for your coins instead of that Player of the Month Aguero. You know, again, nice and tall at 6'1", 5-star, 4-star, fits the current meta of the game perfectly. Rapid, good finishing, good stamina, great dribbling. You know, with the right chem style here, you boost him up to a solid card. For me, I would much rather put my resources into cards that are already tradable on the market instead of this Aguero. Now, I'm not saying you should do no SBC ever. I think that a lot of SBCs have a lot of good value. Personally, just don't think that this this Aguero Player of the Month at this stage in the game, for a card that there are already cards out there that are as good as him for cheaper, and his own live item is not even much more expensive than the Player of the Month, and it's a live item that is already pretty much guaranteed to get an upgrade. Obviously, you never know what's going to happen in football, right? You've seen Man United go to Paris and beat PSG. You've seen Rennes beat Arsenal 3-1. You've seen Porto knock out Roma. Like, we've seen already a few crazy upsets in the Champions League this year from strong performances from the first leg. So this live item's not guaranteed to get upgraded, but City are 3-2 up after the away leg against Schalke. I cannot see them dropping that clanger. So this Aguero is already likely to go get upgraded to a 93, and yes, he is expensive. He is more expensive than his Player of the Month to purchase and with coins, but he is, once he gets the upgrade, the pace, the shooting, the dribbling and the defending will be identical. The passing will be 1 short and the physical will be 2 short. So it's going to be a near identical card to his Player of the Month card, and I think this one's 1.8 million. And then not only that, yeah, 1.8 million, there you go. Not only that, this has the scope to go to a 94, 95, and I think as high as a 96. That's assuming that City win the Champions League. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But regardless, you know, he has the potential to get up there in the mid to high 90s. And that Player of the Month, Aguero, doesn't. He's just a static 93 that you're going to be stuck with. So I think for me, you know, I don't think this Aguero is worth it in the slightest. I think to waste even 1 million coins at this stage in FIFA, with how many amazing cheap tradable cards are going to be coming over the coming weeks, I just think it's a really bad idea. Maybe his price comes down loads because of the Carnival celebration this week. Maybe a load of packs get opened and it reduces his price down. But I would say even if you could complete this card for 600 or 700,000 coins, I still think that's a waste of coins that would be better served buying players instead of getting this Aguero. So who should do this Aguero? If you're a Man City fan, if you're an Aguero fan, if you're an Argentinian and you're trying to build like the best possible Argentinian team, maybe this Aguero is for you. But in general, guys, this is why I didn't want to do the video, because although the card's good, I'm not necessarily bashing EA for this one here. I just think it's massively overpriced in the current stage of the game cycle that we're in. There's no one in their right mind, in my opinion, other than hardcore Aguero or City fans should really be looking at this SBC and thinking, yes, I want to do this. That, though, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.